Is now a big thing that 7,000 people are watching. Are you grasping the magnitude of this at Comic-Con? How's it been for you?
No, I'm not grasping. My brain is not grasping very much right now. No, I mean, it's been really incredible, especially, finishing up the third book in the series while all of this is happening. Oh, so I just got to go ahead before I got up here that I can share something with you about the third book that I've never shared with anyone, so I'm just going to take this opportunity.
Do it!
Okay, so I can't tell you anything about the plot of this book, but the third book is written from two perspectives. It's written from Triss's and from Floor's, so they'll be alternating. Yeah, just so you know.
Sweet. Now you gotta do it, because you just told a bunch of people.
Well, it's done now.
Oh, good. Well, good job. Good on you. I want to talk to Shailene and Theo. So, Shailene, obviously people know you from Descendants, which is a much different movie. But how did you take Triss and make her relatable? Like, what did you see in them?
I saw a lot of things. I think that Triss is a very normal girl. There's a lot of, I get asked a lot, how does it feel to play an action star or superhero? And I remember having multiple conversations with Neil before beginning this film, and I never saw her as a superhero, and I never saw her as an action star. I saw her as a very normal young woman who had to figure herself out as well as help the community around her. She's a very, oh gosh, you guys, there's so many of you. This is so nerve-wracking.
You can't see most of them, it's just like a faceless void.
She's a very normal young woman who is put in very elevated situations and is sort of forced to find herself through those experiences, and I thought that was really neat and a really rare opportunity.
Did it sort of change your concept or help define a concept of what you think bravery means?
Yeah, I mean, I think all of us are extremely brave and extremely courageous, but I don't think that we're necessarily put in situations where we're forced to call upon our bravery. And what I really loved about Triss is that she was in a situation and she rose to the occasion and found the bravery within herself and the courage within herself to help those around her as well as help herself.
Yeah. So Theo, I'm very comfortable saying that you're a dreamy fellow.
Well, that's actually quite funny, because the way we're watching that clip, from here it's all distorted, so our faces are about 5 times the size. I was like, Jesus, Forrest really put on some weight.
Honestly, just listening to your accent, like half the audience just got pregnant. I don't understand how that works.
Insemination by accident.
But it's I sort of joke, like, oh, you're the heartthrobbing guy, but this character is not, you wouldn't say he's just a heartthrob guy, like, what do you think makes him complex?
That's what I loved about him from the moment I read the books and then read the scripts, is he's quite old school, and I think he's a man with this very centered sense of masculinity, and he's not afraid to demonstrate what he's afraid of, and I think ironically that makes him more masculine and tougher in a funny way. One of my favorite things in the book and in the film is when they're on the Ferris wheel and he's afraid of heights, and Triss says, "What, are you scared of heights?" And he doesn't shy away from it. He says, "Yeah, of course I am. Not everyone, you can't be afraid of nothing. Everyone's afraid of something." And that's the concept that I loved about the book. One of the many is bravery. It's not being fearless. It's about how you deal with things that are scary and fear in itself. How you deal with things in the face of fear, and I think that's so pertinent to everyone every day. Whether you're a moderator, you have nerves, or whether you're a doctor, or whether you're a lawyer, everyone gets scared, and it's how you deal with it and how you face it in the strongest, bravest way. That's what defines you and makes you brave and strong as a person.
Yeah. Well, I want to because we're doing 2 films.